Hey guys, this is Dead3 here back once again, and today I'm going to be showing off all of my horror DVD box sets that I have in my collection. Box sets are probably one of my favorite things to collect. You know, I just love, being able to have all the films in a certain collection together, or just have, just have full collections, and I love everything that box sets come with, be it booklets, posters, and just little extra items that they decide to throw in, so, I'm going to show most of them off. The first thing I'm going to show off, though, this is not a box set, this is just a limited edition, but it is Dead and Buried. This is the 2-disc limited edition from Blue Underground. As you can see, it is numbered up there. It's got a lot of special features. Yeah, this movie is pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, and I love the cover for it. It's really nice. Next thing I'm going to show off, some people would, I wouldn't really consider this a horror movie series. I consider it more horror comedy action, but it's the Tremors Attack Pack, which is all 4 Tremors movies. I love the Tremors movies. I think that they're so fun and just so awesome. Just the graboids, they're the giant worms, basically, are just like one of the coolest creatures, in a movie. These are some of my favorite creature movies. I love the first and the third one are my 2 favorite ones in the series. I like all 4 of them, but the first and third are my favorite ones. So there's the Tremors Attack Pack. Now we're going to move up here to these 2 cool full moon sets. And these are pretty cool because I actually got these from 7-Eleven for like really good prices. I think they were like under $5 a piece. And I actually think that they're out of print and are, I don't know how much they're going for online or whatever, but I don't really see these around that much. The first one is the Subspecies series, or the Subspecies, the Trilogy collection. Which, it just has the first 3 movies. I love the packaging of it. I love that awesome image right there. And then I'll show off the spine. Sorry for the glare. Number 1, 2, and 3. Really nice set. I have not seen the 4th one yet, but I hope to sometime. Up next we have this 3 DVD box. The Devil Dolls box set. I've showed both these sets off, but it contains the first Demonic Toys movie, Doll Graveyard, and Ragdoll. Pretty decent films. I really enjoy Demonic Toys, but yeah, pretty nice set. Alright, now we're going to get into more the bigger sets. The first one I'm going to show off is the Evil Dead. This is the 3-disc Ultimate Edition DVD. Like I said, Evil Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time, as everybody probably knows. If you want to see a full overview of this, check out my Evil Dead DVD collection that I've recently put up. But yeah, such an amazing edition of the film right there. Really love it. I also have Evil Dead 2. This is the Book of the Dead edition. Again, I'm not going to show this off completely because I've already shown it off. This one has a cool little... yeah. So cool. Such an amazing edition. I would love to get the first one in Book of the Dead, but I mean, it's pretty expensive now, and I got that for a pretty good price. And this is not really a box set, but it's the Boomstick edition of Army of Darkness, which is my favorite edition of the movie. It has both the US theatrical version and the director's cut. Really nice set, like I said. Again, not going to show it off. Not going to go into full details I've already had. Now the next couple of box sets are kind of full of like classic horror films, like black and white ones. Some of these are cheap sets and some of these are pretty good. Like this one right here is kind of a cheap set. I got this down at a place called Ross. That's what it's called. The store's called Ross, but it's just horror collections. 15 films on 5 DVDs. And it has stuff like Night of the Living Dead, Horror Hotel, House on Haunted Hill, The Bat. Just a lot of stuff. Carnival of Souls, as you can see. Sorry, it's glary. My camera is not really good. The Terror is also in this set, which is cool. But it's kind of weird the way that the box is packaged. All the discs are just in like plain plastic cases. And there's nothing in the cases. There's no cover artwork or anything. They're just plastic cases and just put them in the box. Next one, my aunt got me this set. Horror Collection 4-pack, which has House on Haunted Hill, Mutant, Moon of the Wolf, and Fangs of the Living Dead. And I believe Fangs of the Living Dead is somehow related to the Night of the Living Dead series. I'm not really sure. But yeah, these 4 films are in like these really, thin cases. Pretty cool artwork on the back though. Like that. Really nice. Now this was the first DVD set I really ever bought, and it's Mummies and Zombies, which has the film Ancient Evil: Scream of the Mummy, which is kind of good. I'd recommend that, and the original Night of the Living Dead. And one thing that's cool is that this was actually the first time I'd ever seen Night of the Living Dead was from this DVD in this set. Cover right there. Really cool cover. Let me see if I can slide it out really quick. Yeah. I really like that cover. Night of the Living Dead. Really cool. It says classic collector's edition, which doesn't really need to be. There's nothing on it. No special features. This was put out by the company Platinum, which is a kind of a cheap company. Now, the next one, this is actually a pretty good set. Things are falling. Really good set. This set called the Horror Classics set right here. 16 movies on 5 DVDs. I really like that skull. And on the top, it says Horror Classics with all these tombstones. And the bat. You can see it better on the side. Horror Classics. Bunch of different tombstones. There's some skulls. I really like this set in a way because it gives you the feeling of Halloween with the, you know, just the tombstones and things like that, and there's a bunch of films in this. Like I said, 16 films. Oh, 4 DVDs, not 5. Yeah. And the DVDs each have their own personal artwork. I'm not going to take them all out because it would take too long. But, yeah, that's a really nice set right there. Next set, this is really cool. It's the Resident Evil trilogy, which just has the first 3 movies. And they're each on their own individual discs. I really like the Resident Evil films. I think they're all really good. So yeah, Resident Evil trilogy right here. I think the first 2 are my 2 favorite ones. I love the first one. But yeah. I can't really get that in. I don't want to knock that off. And then the next thing is this 2-pack, which has Dracula and Frankenstein, the 2 remakes. I like the way that this package is, but it's just, you know, the 2 newer ones, you know. Now the next one, I've already shown this off in previous videos, so I'm not going to show it off again, but it's the Battle Royale. This is the complete collection, the 4-disc collector set, which is amazing. It has Battle Royale 1 and 2, and it's actually like a really big, it's actually more of a digibook. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is one of my favorite films of all time, and this is probably one of the best editions to get. I got this at FYE for like, I don't know, like, it was less than $20, and it's a digibook, and it's got 4 DVDs in it. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. One of my favorite editions in my collection. Alright, now down here, these are kind of like cheap sets and stuff. First one is this Bloodbath set. I got this at Kmart. None of these movies are really interesting in it, so I'm not going to go into it. And this is one of those cheap sets. You open it up, and the discs are in these little, like, sleeve things. It's just kind of stupid. Next thing with this one, the Alfred Hitchcock, The Legend Begins. Again, another one of those cheap sets. The movies on it are of course good. It's Alfred Hitchcock, but there's none of the other, like, it doesn't have Psycho or any of his really big movies, Vertigo, but it's a pretty decent set. This one is not a DVD set, but I decided to include it. It's Bela Lugosi and the East Side Kids and a Ghost on the Loose. It's part of my classic DVD collection. Yeah, so I just want to throw it in. I'm not going to show off all these DVDs right here, but these are without a doubt the worst DVD packaging you can think of. I'll just pull one out. The DVDs are packaged like this. They're in these little cardboard sleeves, and the discs are actually stuck with something. I don't know what it is, but it's stuck on the inside of the cases. So I actually had to put them in these little plastic cases, but these are the worst. I got a bunch of these down over at the Goodwill, and the only reason why I got them was because they just had a bunch of just random horror movies that I've never seen that are like really old. They're black and white ones, so I was just like, you know, why not? And the last things I'm going to show off, I'm not going to show off all these, but I'll just pull one of them out. These little thin cases that you can get, that I got from Dollar Tree, like double features right here. You know, nothing special. Got them for $1. You know, some of these are good. Like this one has the original Little Shop of Horrors and the Terror, which are actually both good ones. Little Shop of Horrors is a classic. This one has I Eat Your Skin on it, which I still need to see, but yeah, like I said, really small, cheap ones. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is all of my box sets, and now that is all of my horror DVDs in my collection. So the next videos I'm going to be doing will be showing off all my horror VHSs. And yeah, so thanks for everyone for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you all next time.